Very good morning, my dear children, and welcome back to the English class. As you all know, we are doing grammar along with our text chapters. I hope you're following what Neha ma'am is teaching you. Along with this, what you can do and what we are going to do is, in the online class, whichever portion or whichever chapter you are unable to grasp or understand, do let me know and we will go ahead and make sure that we clear all our doubts from that. Today we have a good amount of portion to complete in English. So let us begin. You do know we had started with the rain. Of course, the poem we have done. If you want, we can go ahead and revise it today. But we were doing the grammar portion found on page number 63. What we were supposed to do was use the doing words in the sentences of your own, add not to the sentences and write it here. So I had done some and I had asked you to do 3 of them. I hope you have completed. Today on the next page, which is page number 6464, write today's date. It is 16.2.21. 16.2.21. This is more doing words. By now you know that doing words are actually adjectives. When we were doing slides, we had taken a complete list of adjectives which is going to help you from at least 1st to 4th standard and will only continue to increase your vocabulary. Now my dear children, adjectives, the doing words are actually action words. It can be with ing like sitting, eating, singing, drawing, or it can be as simple as sat, talk, eat, read. These are all action words. Okay. Now I know you're all my smart children and you're well aware because you've had the practice of adjectives. Today we will go ahead and do some of the exercises from page number 64 in the grammar book. Draw a circle round 10 doing words in the box. Okay. Draw a circle round 10 doing words. So there are 10 doing words in the box. So let's see. Cats is a noun. Today, no. Foot, no. Sat, you can draw a circle. Use a pencil only like I'm using. 10, no. Eating is correct. Gopal, no. Again, noun it is. Talked is correct. Woman, no. Fell, yes. Helping, yes. The, went is also an action word. Lamp, lived. Nose, see is an action word. Crying is an action word. Walking is an action word. Ruler is not an action word. So how many have we done? We have done sat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There has to be one more. Yes. And any 10. So it is, let me see. Sat is correct. Fell 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lived is also there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These are all action words. So we have circled it. Now write a sentence for each doing word. One has been done for you. So there are 10 here. The boys are eating. So eating is done. We'll put a tick. Let's start from here. Sat. The boys sat near the lake. L-A-K-E. Like this you will do. I will not do all of them. I will only do 5. You do the remainder. Talked. Or you can use it or talked. Okay. Let's say Sam talked to his mother. Okay. This is it. Mother. Next, fell. She fell down. Full stop. I'm adding a full stop. Make sure you're doing it too. Helping. Okay. Reena is helping Sam. Full stop. Okay. Went. I went to the market. Can you see how I'm making the sentences? I'm going to reread it for you, but you also have to do. Lived. She lived in Nagpur. Now there are few more left. You are going to make out of see, crying and walking. Okay. Right? I have made this. Now you need to start using the words in your own sentences to form proper sentences. Okay, these are all doing words. You can always underline it like I am underlining it so that it stands out that this is the word you have used to make a sentence. This is your homework also for the day. Only 3 I have left for you. You have to complete it on your own. We now come to the textbook exercise, which is page number 80. Tell me about grandfather is today. Again write date 16.2.21. Dear children, make a note. This chapter is only for reading purpose, like Mohan likes reading was, and even drone was. There are no question answers to be done. Only grammar portion will be there. Nothing else. Only to develop our speaking skill, we have added these few chapters. So we will see. We will go ahead. It will be a nice story. So tell me about grandfather. Now what do you mean by grandfather? We all have a maternal and paternal grandfather. The meaning of maternal and paternal grandfather is that mummy's father will be your maternal grandfather, daddy's father is your paternal grandfather. So a story about your Dadaji. Let's see. The children were learning about families. Their teacher, Mrs. Shankar, smiled and said, I hope you have taken out page number 80. Everyone with Neha ma'am, okay? I want you to tell me a funny story about your grandfather. Viju, you go first. So, Mrs. Shankar is the teacher and they're talking about families and she wants to tell, she's asked Viju, who's a child, a student in the class, to tell a funny story. Viju stood up, again a doing word, stood, and scratched his head. You know, like something that you've been caught off guard. Like you were not prepared, but now teacher has said, so you have to do. I don't know any stories, said Viju. Why don't you try, Viju? Asked Mrs. Shankar. So Mrs. Shankar said, it's okay if you don't know the story, but just try it. Can Geeta and Nikhil help me? Asked Viju. Sure, said Mrs. Shankar. Now what is happening here is like a dialogue. Where did we last see the dialogue? It was in On the Bus when we saw people talking to each other, people talking to Shami. Okay. Viju, Geeta and Nikhil sat together. They whispered and giggled. Giggled is like making a sound like that. 2. Whispered is talking slowly. Whisper is talking slowly. Okay, slowly. After a few minutes, they were ready. Now let's see what is the story that they have cooked up. Okay. My grandfather is old, announced Viju. One day he was